because you're not. I'm the best. I'm the best in the world. There's one thing you're better at than I am, and that's kissing Vince McMahon's ass. You're as good as kissing Vince's ass as Hulk Hogan was. I don't know if you're as good as Dwayne, though. He's a pretty good ass kisser. Always was and still is. Oops, I'm breaking the fourth wall. I am the best wrestler in the world. I've been the best ever since day one when I walked into this company, and I've been vilified and hated since that day because Paul Heyman saw something in me that nobody else wanted to admit. That's right, I'm a Paul Heyman guy. You know who else was a Paul Heyman guy? Brock Lesnar. And he split just like I'm splitting, but the biggest difference between me and Brock is I'm going to leave with the WWE Championship. I've grabbed so many of Vincent K. McMahon's imaginary brass rings that it's finally dawned on me that they're just that. They're completely imaginary. The only thing that's real is me, and the fact that day in and day out, for almost 6 years, I have proved to everybody in the world that I am the best on this microphone, in that ring, even in commentary. Nobody can touch me. And yet, no matter how many times I prove it, I'm not on your lovely little collector cups. I'm not on the cover of the program. I'm barely promoted. I don't get to be in movies. I'm certainly not on any crappy show on the USA Network. I'm not on the poster of WrestleMania. I'm not in the signature that's produced at the start of the show. I'm not on Conan O'Brien. I'm not on Jimmy Fallon. But the fact of the matter is I should be. And trust me, this isn't sour grapes. But the fact that Dwayne is in the main event of WrestleMania next year and I'm not makes me sick. Oh, hey, let me get something straight. Those of you who are cheering me right now, you are just the biggest part of me leaving as anything else. Because you're the ones that are sipping out of those collector cups right now. You're the ones that buy those programs that my face isn't on the cover of. And then at 5 in the morning at the airport, you try to shove it in my face so you can get an autograph and try to sell it on eBay because you're too lazy to go get a real job. I'm leaving with the WWE Championship on July 17th, and who knows, maybe I'll go defend it in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Maybe I'll go back to Ring of Honor. Hey, Cole Cabana, how you doing? The reason I'm leaving is you people, because after I'm gone, you're still going to pour money into this company. I'm just a spoke on the wheel. The wheel's going to keep turning, and I understand that. But Vince McMahon's going to make money to spite himself. He's a millionaire who should be a billionaire. You know why he's not a billionaire? It's because he surrounds himself with glad-handing, nonsensical yes men like John Laurinaitis, who's going to tell him everything that he wants to hear. And I'd like to think that maybe this company will be better after Vince McMahon's dead. But the fact is, it's going to get taken over by his idiotic daughter and his doofus son-in-law and the rest of his stupid family. Let me tell you a personal story about Vince McMahon, all right? Can we do this whole bully camp?
That, my good friends, happened today. 10 years ago on Monday Night Raw. Hello everybody, it's your boy Indigo. Welcome back to the channel. I honestly don't want to be here for this one. Normally I do because I love doing videos now. I'm becoming more consistent on my channel. But I seriously don't want to be here for this one because what more can I say from my last two videos about this topic? Now, you guys heard in the background, I had played the pipe bomb, the infamous pipe bomb by CM Punk. That was from 10 years ago on this day on Monday Night Raw. Now, I saw that night live, well not live, but on TV. I'm never forgetting that night. It happened like it was yesterday. I remember being on the couch watching the pipe bomb happen after the table match between John Cena and R-Truth. And CM Punk just spoke the truth. Yeah, that's the definition of a work shoot promo, if I'm being honest, but at the same time, there's a lot of truth in it. It still resonates to this day. Hence why I played it in the beginning, because it goes into what I want to say today about these two topics. This company, man, 10 years ago, yeah, the company wasn't good. There was a lot of bad in 2011 in WWE, but the good outweighed the bad. You feel me? It wasn't as terrible as it is now, but it was tolerable to watch. And once CM Punk left in 2014, I just gave up on the company in total. The people who know me know the story about my departure from watching this trash company. But for the new people that don't, I will tell it. You'll see, CM Punk left in 2014 after that year's Rumble. He was just overworked, honestly. They wasn't booking him back in the title picture. They didn't want to put him back there. They basically took his idea with the Shield and ran with it later on. And he just had enough. He wanted a break. If they wasn't going to meet his demands for the renewal of his contract, he was out. He said it. And he was out. I stopped watching shortly after that. I saw WrestleMania 30. I did stick around for that, but after that, I stopped caring. Cause even then, I knew they wasn't gonna push Daniel Bryan. So I just stopped watching the product. It wasn't really for me. That's when I discovered NXT. NXT was like that leash that kept me staying in terms of watching something that involves those three letters of that company. So today, guys, I'm gonna be talking about the releases this past week. It shouldn't take long because I really don't have much to say outside of my last video. And we're gonna be talking about Kenise Mobley. I think that's her name. I think I butchered it. But we're gonna be talking about her getting fired. She was one of the WWE's writers. And we're gonna talk about it. So before I begin, please hit the like button. It will help me out a lot. Please leave a comment because I really want to know your guys' thoughts on this. And shout out to all my friends in the IWC. I appreciate and love you guys, man. You guys do a lot for me, and I'm always here for y'all. I just wanted to shout you guys out. And a very special shout out to my good brother Joseph, because he was the one that gave me the list of these names of the people that was released, because it happened. Honestly, when I found out, I wasn't on my phone. I was outside, so I didn't know about everything until I got back later on yesterday evening. So this is all still kind of new to me. But shout out to my good brother Joseph for the list and the name of this individual that got fired, the writer. Appreciate you, bro. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Big Fight Field channel as well. It's one of my favorite channels in all of YouTube. My good brother Joseph does his thing. Alright, so let's get started, guys. The releases, mostly it was just 205 Live, guys, if I'm being honest. A lot of people don't watch 205 Live. Just being straight up. I used to watch 205 Live every week after SmackDown Live. This was when SmackDown It's called SmackDown Live. Some good shit on there, man. Buddy Murphy, Cedric Alexander always killed it. Ali, those guys. I call it that. I call it an era. That was like my era of 205 Live. But after that, after they all got called down, I didn't really have an entrance. So a lot of these releases was 205 Live guys. One of them was Tony Nese. He was one of my favorites in that entire brand. He's really good, and he's going to show them what they missed out on. Same with Buddy Murphy. Buddy Murphy was jacked. I saw a picture of him today. He's coming for y'all, WWE. He's going to show y'all why y'all fucked up with him, idiots. Everrise. Alright. They was funny to me. I know a lot of people didn't really like them or wasn't really fans of them, but they was cool with me. And they was just on NXT the other day. They had a match against Hit Row, and now they fired. Like what the heck? I could see them in Impact. To be honest, I know Carl Anderson was doing a little bat signal out there saying he wants Everrise in Impact. So they gonna find work. I know they will. Killian Dane. Now this is my guy right here. They really dropped the ball with him big time. I mean, he was doing a little something in NXT, but how long was that act was gonna go with Drake Maverick? Let's be real. And it's just he's another one. He's gonna show them what they missed out on because he's really good. And for a guy his size to do what he does in the ring, you telling me you got no plans for this guy? Like this company, he's one of those. There's a lot of these releases that I'm keeping a close eye on. He's one of them. Honestly, I feel like this Nick Khan guy is just gaining more power as the weeks go on, and I just have to keep an eye on him because this is getting ridiculous now. And let me give you guys a little something. Triple H doesn't even know about these releases. He's the last person to find out. Hence, for example, with Joe, when he found out, he was furious. Triple H is the reason why Joe is back in NXT. And when he finds out about this, he's going to get how we feeling right now. Like, what the fuck? And they didn't even console him. This is about 85% of your NXT 205 Live roster. You're not going to console with the man that you releasing these people. This Tony Khan guy, man. Like, I don't understand. The only Khan that I acknowledge is Tony Khan, because that's my guy. He does his thing. Like, that's my guy. So, yeah. We just had to keep an eye on this guy because it's a real possibility that he could be one of those names that will probably eventually have a lot of ownership in the company when Vince is gone. I'm just being straight up because this Triple H narrative of him taking over, it's just fantasy at this point. Because I'm not thinking as a fan, I'm just thinking straight up. Because we gotta start thinking and talking about this type of stuff, you know. And now with this writer, you see, I've been watching this shit since late 97, early 98, and I could do a better job in terms of creative than these people. And they want to hire outside people that don't know nothing about wrestling. They kind of mock the sport in a way. Now this girl's a comedian. I really don't know what she could offer on these shows, you feel me? So what a waste of hire to hire somebody like that, an outsider, but that's what they want. Let me tell you something. When Vince McMahon hired Vince Russo, that was it. That was the start of moving towards sports entertainment. ever since Russo, we see people like this in terms of the writers in the company, and this is just ridiculous. How people like us could do a better job than they do in terms of creative. Like I don't. It's not even about the money. It's about these. It's about making these shows better and these shows tolerable to watch again. Because I wanna watch again. But I'm not gonna waste my time because I know they suck. Why am I gonna waste my time watching something that sucks? You know. And that's all I have to say, guys. There's really not much I can say after the last two releases in my last two videos. So thank you guys again for tuning in. And again, it's the 10th anniversary of the pipe bomb. Um Shout out to CM Punk. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Again, please leave a like button. Hit the like button, excuse me. Hit the like button, leave a comment. And also, I did a video the other day. Make sure you guys check that out as well. I basically recapped the week. I gave a little mini review. And yeah. Thank you guys again. Take care.